Hammerin, Hank. Let me get the production going right now.
All right, buddy.
You're listening to The Hammerin' Hank Show with Henry Ochs and Ryan Hoppe.
Yeah. Yeah. Hammerin' Hank, legend on the airway spree. Autistic kingpin, Cali's hard OG. Wild 949, he the voice they need. Doghouse days, laying down the creed. Too legit to quit, Hammerin' Hank on fire. Mic in hand, lifeline and wire. Radio beast ain't showing no tire. Underdog champion, always going higher. Wild like a wolf, howl at the moon.
What up, Hammerin' Hank? How are you?
What's up, buddy?
How the hell are you, buddy?
Extremely good. Just finished my KCRH radio show.
How did the radio show go on KCRH today?
Extremely good.
What'd you talk about?
I promoted the podcast on there.
Oh, that's awesome, bro. Any promotion is good promotion. Now, Hammerin' Hank, as you know, we are syndicated on Hot 97.7 FM, which is at hot977fmradio.com out of Fresno. And they had a music festival. Tell me about it.
They had a music festival over the weekend called the Series Music Festival. And everything was extremely good.
How much fun did you have, Hammerin' Hank?
Lots of fun. Got to meet up with some of my old fans from back in the Wild 949 days.
How great does that feel, getting to meet the fans?
It was very good.
What does it make you feel when you meet the fans?
It was extremely good.
That's good. Hammerin' Hank, speaking of the Doghouse of JV and Elvis, and speaking of meeting fans, every week we do a little perspective where we look back on your times on the highest rated San Francisco radio show.
The highest rated FM morning show in San Francisco radio history.
Hammerin' Hank, what are some of your favorite memories?
One of my favorite memories was in 2003 when Ruthie hooked me up with an Avril Lavigne CD.
Who gave you an Avril Lavigne CD?
Ruthie.
Who's Ruthie?
She was one of the producers of the Doghouse radio show.
Oh, that was very nice of her, because that time you didn't just have Spotify or YouTube Music or Amazon Music or Apple Music. You only had Wild 94.9 or CDs. So at that time, that was very nice of her. Right?
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying with that. Hammerin' Hank, do you have any other memories?
Yes.
What are they?
The day I celebrated one of my birthdays at KCH back in 1992 when it was branded as Hit Mix FM 90.
Wait, were you on air at Hit Mix?
The jocks came in the studio to sing happy birthday to me, and 2 days later they hooked me up with the birthday cake.
And you were on air there?
I was at the meeting when they hooked me up with the cake.
Oh, nice. But were you on air there or just visiting?
I was on there when they sang happy birthday to me.
Nice. And you were a fan and they brought you in?
Yes.
Everybody loves you, Hank. That's why they did it. Hammerin' Hank, any other memories, or do you want to get to the jokes?
Let's get to the jokes, please.
All right, let me hit the music.
Hank's joke hitting like a thumper from the trunk. Punchlines cracking louder than a cat, no punk. Ryan Hoppe, ride shotgun with Oak. Dropping these last crew, never going broke. It's a Hammerin' Hank show, keeping it raw. Jokes sharper than a blade, cutting through the saw. Every segment fire, humor like a burn. Tune in for the laughs, watch the tables turn. Hank's show.
All right, Hammerin' Hank, what are the jokes
I
for
told my
this
boss
week?
I wanted to make more money. He said, great. Go sell plasma twice a week. Florida drivers treat turn signals like secret family recipes. Nobody's allowed to use them.
Wait, say the last part.
Nobody's allowed to use them.
Oh my God, dude. Say the joke one more time. It's too funny. I
My
interrupted you.
doctor told me to cut down on my carbs.
Yeah?
So I stopped eating bread. Now I just drink beer, healthier, right?
Hank, go back to the Florida joke. That made me laugh really hard.
My doctor told me to cut down on carbs. So I stopped eating bread. Now I drink beer, Healthier, right?
Yes, it is. Hank, can you tell me the joke again about turn signals? One more time. I just want to hear it again.
Okay. My doctor told me to cut down carbs, but
That's not the one. Hank, never mind. You're getting confused. Next joke. Sorry about that.
they say money doesn't buy happiness. But have you ever
I did.
have you ever seen someone on a jet ski look sad?
No.
I asked my phone's AI for dating advice.
Yeah.
It said, bro, even I can't fix that ALGORITHM.
Algorithm,
Yeah.
Hank.
I tried yoga once.
You
The instructor said, find your own inner peace. I found a crap and left.
I did. Yeah. What
My buddy
else?
said he's on the cleanse. Yeah. He cleanses his fridge every night after a 6-pack. Gas prices are so high. I saw a guy SHIP sipping fuel from a lawnmower.
I did.
Into a Prius.
Not bad.
You never get you ever get those every gym membership starts in January and ends in February. That's called a New Year's Eve nap plan. I told my mom and I finally stopped adulting.
I did.
She said, call me when your laundry doesn't smell like Febreze and regret.
I did. Good job, Hank.
Thank you, buddy.
I often forget. I'm sending a text on here, talking to Blaine, and the text message sound effect went through the board. So I am sorry. All right, Hammer and Hank.
Yes.
We have this on the prep sheet. Tell me about what's going on with church.
We're still studying the book of Hebrews.
What are you learning about Hebrews?
Same old stuff.
Different day, right?
Talking to Jesus.
When you talk to Jesus, what does he say?
Pray to God for better things.
Have you ever had a conversation with Jesus or God?
Yes,
What is it like?
because it's a good experience for me.
What are the...
See me first in Cash Rally.
So, like, our conversations are like, hey, Hank, what's up? We're going to do the podcast this week. Or, hey, we're going to get you to a concert. Or if you talk to Alex, it's, hey, can I be on Hot 97.7? When you talk
Yes,
to...
I talked to them about all these.
Okay, but what I'm saying is you have those conversations. What is your typical conversation with God like?
My typical commendation.
I did. You okay?
My conversation with God is he tells me to be a better person.
Yeah. I think you're a pretty good person, Hank.
Okay.
Okay. I'm complimenting you, buddy. I'm saying you're great.
I'm making fun of the sound, which is I can barely hear you, buddy.
Oh, great. I love when we have technical difficulties. All right. Hammer and Hank, are you ready for the thing known as music trivia?
Yes.
Let me hit the music.
Turn on the show with Henry and Ryan. Pop trivia questions, yeah, no lying. Got my mind sharp like a blade that's flying. They asking those questions, got my brain frying. Hammer and Hank's got the mic up high. Pop hits playing to the end of the sky. Gotta keep it real, can't let it slide. Answers in my head, can't let them hide. Pop trivia, yeah, we bring...
All right. What do you got, Hank?
I have one question this week.
What is it?
Who had the top 10 R&B hit Reasons way back in the late 70s?
Fleetwood Mac.
Nope. Earth, Wind, and Fire.
What else?
And that's it for music trivia for this week.
What are your plans for 2026, Hank?
Try to extend my music and radio career at Hot 97.7 in Fresno. And also maybe get back into conventional radio.
Hank, conventional radio is dead. Mm-hmm. You know that,
Yep.
right? But why would you? It's like saying I want to go visit a cemetery. Come on, the internet's the future. You can say whatever.
The internet's better. You're right, Brian. The internet is better.
Thank you. I'm always right. Not really. Hammerin. So on the prep sheet, it says pop music buddies and buddy of the week. If I
My
play,
music buddy this week is Shawn Mendes.
what is so great about Shawn Mendes?
Because he does a lot of good work and also entertains his fans.
Oh yeah, he does. Hammer and Hank, who is your buddy of the week in real life?
My buddy of the week is definitely everyone Hot 97.7 and you, Ryan.
Me? Finally, I made it. I don't know if I've ever made it. Thank you, Hank.
For trying to save my radio career.
I did save it because program directors in radio are douchebags. They're failures. Program directors, Hank, think about it this way. You've had your own show. You had Loungin' on 94.9. You had KCRH. You have Hot 97.7. Hank, most of the program directors that told you would never make it.
Most program directors, most PDs are total brats.
And not just that, Hank. You know what else it is? They're failed radio DJs that know enough about radio, so they pretend to know.
All they care about is ratings.
I mean, it is pretty important, but they don't take any risks.
And also money.
Yes, I mean, that's important, but they don't take any risks. If JV and Elvis began today, they would not be a show because radio doesn't take risks. Mm-hmm. Hammer and Hank, who is the bad
Turn the
person?
volume up.
Who is the bad person of the week?
Definitely all the Republicans.
What are they doing wrong?
They're the ones responsible for this stupid government shutdown.
What's making you so mad about the shutdown, Hank?
My buddies in the federal government, they're not getting paid, unfortunately.
And how infuriating is that for you?
Extremely irritating.
How would you fix that?
I'll tell them to straighten up and do their jobs, lazy buddies.
What do you think of Donald Trump?
He's a brat.
Why is he a brat?
Because he's doing everything wrong.
How would you fix it? What if Hank was president? Like you had that billboard 20 years ago.
Yep, I had a billboard in 1994 called The Vote for Hammerin Show when I was at 94.9 Doghouse.
I thought it was 04.
2004, that's right, buddy.
You're good. Hammer and Hank, if you were president, what would be the first thing you would do?
I would fix the economy, go out and say what's up to people.
You're the best, Hank. Hammer and Hank, 2028. Better than J.D. Vance or Kamala Harris at side chick. Hammer and Hank, is there anything else on your mind?
Yes.
What is it?
I gotta say what's up to everybody at Hot 97.7 for trying to save my radio career.
We did save it. Hammer and Hank, your career's been saved. You're good. You're great. Talk yourself up like you're the man. In your Instagram bio, it says Bay Area legend. You're a legend. You're great.
Cool, buddy. I love you. I love everybody.
I love you too, bud. Anything else?
Yes.
What's up?
I like to attend a New Year's.
You like to
I
what?
like to attend a New Year's Eve party this year.
We're going to make it happen.
Like the one Hot 97.7's promoting.
Well, you probably can go. We just got to figure out ahead of time plans to get you there. We can't do last minute stuff.
Someone can. Almost everything is better than watching that boring Ryan Seacrest special on New Year's Eve.
Hank, can you listen to me for 30 seconds?
Yeah.
You always listen to me, but listen. If we start planning now and communicate with Smurfette and communicate with Alex, we'll get you a party. We just got to figure out where you're sleeping and how you're getting there. But I'll make sure, I will make sure. One time there was a radio DJ that made sure I would get a girlfriend, and I ended up getting a cloud chasing girlfriend. I'm doing my version of this. I will make sure that you will do something fun on New Year's Eve. You just have to work with us, and we got to plan it ahead of time. Cool?
WCOOL.
Oh, you're the best, Hank. Anything else?
That just about does it.
All right. Hammer and Hank, any final shout-outs?
I gotta say what's up to my buddy, Lucky Eagle. All my buddies at Hot 97.7. All my buddies at KCRH. My boss, Tom. My dog, Warney.
Yeah.
My sister, Sofette. My dad. Everybody I loved, which is very good. All my buddies in Kansas who writes for the Great Band Tribune, the Rush County News, and also the Mid-SRB. And very special shout out to my buddy Sandra Pena.
Who is that?
She's one of the girls I worked for back in the wild days.
How was that?
Pretty good. I love you, buddy.
I love you too, bud. Sign us off!
Well, this concludes this episode of the Hammer and Hank Show of Ryan Hoppe, and we hope to see you right back here next week. Peace in your hood.
Bye, Hank.
Peace in your hood.
Peace in your hood, Hank.
Yeah. Yo, Mike Crackle, Hammerin, Hank on the tackle. Autistic mind sharper than a bone chillin' shackle. Henry Ochs with the hops, Ryan Hop in the spot. Radio waves hitting hard like a chef with the pot. Farewell, Hammerin, Hank, gotta close up the show. Legend in the booth where the vibes used to flow. Autism warrior, always running the glow. But all good things, gotta let the curtain go slow. On the dial, spitting truth with his unique grind. Thoughts intertwined like graffiti on the line. Ryan on the mic, Henry's rhythm divine. They the blueprint, every beat they designed. Static in the speakers where the laughter used to ride. Hank led the show with that beautiful pride. Autism didn't stop him, not amplified. Hammerin' Hank forever immortalized. Farewell, Hammerin' Hank, gotta close up the show. Legend in the booth where the vibes used to flow. Autism warrior, always running the glow. But all good things, gotta let the curtain go slow. Radio go, never ghost. He a host with the sauce. Henry Ochs and Ryan Hart, lightning never lost. Puzzle piece crown, man, this dude was the boss. City missed the voice, that's the ultimate cost. Farewell, Hammerin' Hank, gotta close up the show. Legend in the booth where the vibes used to flow. Autism warrior, always running the glow. But all good things, gotta let the curtain go slow. Radio gate never ghost, he a host with the sauce. Henry Ochs and Ryan Harp, lightning never lost. Puzzle piece crown, man, this dude was the boss. City missed the voice, that's the ultimate cost.
You're listening to The Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Ochs and Ryan Hoppe.